Hey collective, it's Anne Marie. Happy Friday! Yes! We haven't been outside for a long time. And because it's been so god-awful hot, and it still is, but we had to get in where we fit in because tomorrow's the Pride March. That's going to be a very intense day. So I said, let's get out now. I mean, of course I wait till mid-afternoon. It's pretty, you can't see, it's pretty saucy out right now. And when I started the trail, there was this older gentleman with a walking stick. He said, hey, young lady, come here. I was like, is he going to give me some divine wisdom? He said, I just want to let you know, the mosquitoes are really biting out there. So be careful and make sure you move fast. You got to move fast or they'll get you. And I said, yeah, mosquitoes love biting me. There's so many stories when I was a child when it comes to mosquitoes, I was told. And I said, okay, thanks for letting me know, giving me that divine insight about the skeeters. So we're trying not to move too fast because it's hot. And then another guy was walking. He was like, I don't know if this trail is going to be good today for tennis shoes. And I was like, yeah, I don't know either, but we'll figure it out. Because we had to at least be out amongst the trees today. Because even though we'll be outside tomorrow, and my new job, I will literally be out every hour of the waking day. It's my new job, being outreach and walking the streets, doing community outreach. And so I better get used to it, right? But it's different than being out with Mother Gaia. So we are kicking it with Mother Gaia right now. And hopefully we don't get ate up too much by the mosquitoes. And if we do, well, it is what it is. I wanted to share something with you. And again, a lot of you already know this. It's just a little friendly reminder from your neighborhood mystic. When we are moving through and upgrading our heightening our vibration, raising our vibration, changing old patterns, old beliefs, when we are jumping timelines, our highest timeline, and we're trying to make these positive changes, removing people, places, things, really taking a look at our own behaviors and our own patterns and how they've held us back and how a lot of them no longer serve us, and that we've learned some unsavory behaviors probably from living in survival mode. Once we start to recognize that and have those honest conversations with ourselves, and we start doing things differently and setting boundaries, you have to be mindful that, thank you, birds. And we kind of already know this, but again, I just want to remind you that it's not like everything's going to be rainbows and butterflies. There are going to be those energies that are used to you being stuck in certain energies. They benefit off of you being in lower vibration. They benefit off of you being toxic, right? They benefit off of you being triggered and them able to trigger you. And for you not being able to manage your emotions or whatever it is that you've been working on overcoming. I love that tree. Hold on. And so it's important to kind of like remember to stay the course. You know, you may be, it's not that we're speaking into existence, but you may be triggered, right? You may have old feelings and emotions come up. People may, like I said, trigger you, but it's a good time to take another look at ourselves and, what is it about this person, excuse me, or about the situation that has triggered me? What is it about me that feels inadequate in this situation, or whatever it is, right? Versus blaming and pointing the finger at the lower vibration energy that's trying to get us stuck. Can you blame people? We were good soldiers, some of us. No, I was a good soldier for the dark. I'm saying dark, but lower vibrational things for a lot of my life. And so I was really good at playing that part. And so it makes sense that individuals will try to keep you sick and stuck and want you to entertain arguing, drama, gossip, or even feeding their ego. You're welcome. So the guy that passed me, he came the opposite way, and he said, either you're on your phone talking to God or to the trees. And I go, all three. And I said, how's the trail this way? He said, it's good to go. How about back here? And so I said, well, it's really muddy, but you can go to the right, and that's more solid. So, but anyway, those people benefited off of us gossiping, being involved in shit that had nothing to do with us. Even giving them our energy. You know, the people who always, you know, they never take accountability. They never take, thank you, confirmation. They never take responsibility for the part they play in things. They kind of want you to feed their ego and all those things. So when you stop doing those things, it starves people. It starves their energy. And so sometimes, a lot of times, only you will know for your situation, these energies will go to great lengths to get you back into their energy, to kind of take your, to take your energy again. So just be mindful of that. I won't hold you up here. I just wanted to share that with you, that when we're moving through stuff and raising our vibration and doing what's best for us and our path and our growth, you know, people aren't going to throw you a fucking party, you know? I mean, spirit does, universe does, your ancestors will, you know, the things that do matter. But those that are used to you playing a certain part in their life, those who benefited off of you, of course they're not going to like it. They can't get over on you anymore because you see them. You truly see them. So just be mindful of that. And you could clock it, just clock it, note it, duly noted, dot, and keep it pushing. I hope you're healthy and happy and full of joy. Whew. May you love and be loved. Teal, don't harm. Have a great Friday.